Hey gang, it's Chris here with another Fat Dad 500 Days of Slimmer. I know I haven't put a video up for a couple of days, and really it's because I've been feeling a little bit down, a little bit sad, and I wasn't really appreciating the effort that I was putting in, and I was kind of just feeling really low, so I didn't feel it was time to communicate, so I didn't. So today I am going to force myself to have a look at the positive sides of this journey that we're on, and I present to you the top 5 things about losing 25 pounds, brackets, when you're over 350 pounds, close brackets. So obviously it's just a small step in the overall journey. We're roughly looking at 1/7 of the weight that I target to lose, but my top 5 things about losing 25 pounds when you are a man mountain anyway. And I have noticed differences, and I am feeling better about them. So, number 5, I don't snore anymore. Now, while that doesn't benefit me particularly, it certainly benefits my wife, which in turn benefits me. So not snoring is a fantastic thing. Now that is just 25 pounds off, still a huge total, still way over 300 pounds, but I don't snore anymore, or I don't snore to the extent that it wakes up the whole house. And apparently I suffered some sort of sleep apnea, never bad enough to get tested, but occasionally, according to my wife, there would be times when I would be snoring, I'd be snoring, and then I would suspiciously stop, which used to frighten her. So that doesn't happen anymore. So number 5, I don't snore anymore. Number 4, random aches and pains and things are disappearing. Now, literally just before I started this lifestyle change, I was suffering from pain in my right hand side here. When I moved and sat in a particular way, I'd have a stabbing pain in my side. Apparently keeping spot and stuff down there. I didn't know what it was. I still don't know what it was. I had various theories. It was the start of some sort of hernia, or it was a pulled muscle, or it was some sort of kidney problem. Either way, it's gone. I don't have it anymore. Similarly, a sore back that would occasionally creep up on me is massively infrequent. And I do suffer aches and pains now, but they're earned aches and pains. So yesterday was leg day, so I'm feeling it around. I'm feeling it around the hamstrings, around the thighs, around the knees. The knees are a little bit worried. I'm going to pick up some supports for those. For when I squat. But number 4, aches and pains, less of them. Number 3, my stomach, which whilst actually getting noticeably less massive, I used to have problems with gastric kind of issues, stomach pains, yeah, really bad BMs, and a lot of pain down there after I'd eaten, after I drank. And I think with the improved diet, I am significantly more efficient, and I don't have any of these pains whatsoever anymore. Like, literally, they have gone. I was trying to blame them on spicy food, maybe an ulcer or something, but I'm still eating spicy food, and I don't have the same sort of stomach issues, which is absolutely fantastic. This is a good thing. Number 2, getting back in the gym has given me something to focus on. I have a weirdly obsessive personality. Not in a good way. I don't clean up stuff, which I think my wife once said to me, how can I be with the only obsessive compulsive who doesn't clean? But I will get obsessed about my latest hobby, be it the PlayStation, like FIFA, or obsessing about going out and drinking and socialising, obsessing about seeing friends and things like that. Now I'm obsessing over the gym. Like, first thing I think about in the morning is when can I shoot more in? my gym session. I don't particularly enjoy it in the gym. Sometimes I downright hate it, but it is keeping me focused, and I am sticking to my routine. I'm not happy with the improvements that I'm making. They're very slow, but we've got 500 days. So it's all about where we end up, not where we start. And I am pushing myself to make small improvements every time. Just, I don't know, I expect it to be naturally stronger. But as a positive, obsessing over the gym, obsessing over eating well, is so much more liberating than obsessing over video games, obsessing over food, obsessing over alcohol significantly. I'm going to talk to you about my relationship with alcohol later on. It's an interesting one. I don't drink very often. I don't consider myself to be a non-drinker because I think I still need that. For example, I haven't had even a single beer now for 6 months. So I do feel pretty good for it. I'm not good enough to stop drinking. Just good enough to drink today. Okay? And the number one reason that I am delighted at losing 25 pounds, the number one reason why this journey is worth staying is I get to play with my kids more. And whilst I'm still massively morbidly obese, but I was morbidly obese, and I was tired, and I couldn't move, and I couldn't keep up. And the interesting thing, I remarked to my wife at one time, was the boy who's now 3, his running speed overtook my walking speed, which made things difficult, which meant occasionally I would have to bull after him to stop him from throwing himself into a road, or a lion's den, or a wasp's nest, or a wood chipper. And that wasn't so good. Being out of breath in those situations was not really what we want. Now, whilst I absolutely do not consider myself to be a fit man, I can keep up with a 3-year-old and I can keep up with a 9-year-old. And that is a delight. I get in from work now. If the boy wants to go for a walk, we go for a walk. If they want to kick about football, we kick about football. No longer am I shirking my parental responsibility. And actually a really fun time hanging out with my buddies because I am not physically able. And that's just 25 pounds. I can't even imagine what the next 25 pounds is going to feel like. If I can feel this significantly better at each of these milestones, then it's going to be nothing but an absolute delight. Anyway, like I said, feeling down this week, no videos, and this is something I'm going to look back on. If I don't feel that we're doing the right thing, if I don't feel that it's working, I can look back and say, look, Chris, look at how different you feel, by your own admission, after just losing a fraction of the weight, and after making positive changes, after starting to exercise regularly, after eating foods that aren't going to chew up your insides and release toxic nuclear chemicals throughout the building. And this is now. Let's come back in another 8 weeks maybe. Hopefully I'll have worked off another 25. So anyway, that's Fat Dad with top 5 reasons why losing 25 pounds, brackets, even though I am still a monster, close brackets, is a good thing. See you on the other side.